Welcome to the heart of Tennessee. We'll savor the unique cuisines that make Nashville a culinary hotspot, from mouth-watering hot chicken to traditional country cooking. Whether you're a music lover or a foodie, get ready for a taste of Nashville's rich culture and Tennessee's southern hospitality. Nashville's very busy right now. You can see all the people all around. I'm standing here by the Ryman Auditorium, which is very famous for a place of bluegrass. Now I'm going to head into the Assembly Food Hall and check out what Nashville has to offer. I'm here to see my buddy Rob, and we are destined to try some Nashville hot chicken.
Bob, how you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Almost 100 years ago, Thornton Prince created Nashville's signature dish, Nashville hot chicken. So we had to try it at Prince's first. I couldn't wait to give it a try. Hot, yes. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna try the really hot one. All right, let's see. We'll burn out, Rob. It's not that hot, right? Mild is not
too hot. Yeah,
right?
I have a mild. You were the brave one.
Probably a good choice. We'll see if I get burned out in just a second. This is my first time having Nashville hot chicken in Nashville.
Oh shit. No, but it's really good. And it has heat at the end. So I spoke a little too soon. It is hot. It's good.
So I figured out that it's like gravy, like really hot gravy. Rob, do you agree?
They should change the name.
Change the hot gravy.
Hot gravy chicken.
It's hot though. It's really hot. Rob was right to pick me up mild, but I do like hot stuff. So
Yeah, for anyone who's curious, the mild does have heat. So I'm glad I asked.
I'm glad I asked too, because he doesn't normally do heat. So
Yeah.
I invited Rob to dinner, and Rob bought my dinner. What a great guy!
You are. I mean, that's what you do when somebody comes to your town. Even though I haven't lived here that long yet, but it was a pleasant surprise to see Dave. So of course I'm going to buy Dave dinner.
It's a pleasant surprise to see Rob too. We saw each other at New Year's Eve at a wedding.
Yes,
He was at the wedding that I did in where I DJ'd in Key Largo. No, yeah, Key Largo.
Key Largo. We'll always have Key Largo.
We'll always have Key Largo. That was a beautiful wedding. That was like the best wedding I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Will you agree? It was just like
It was fantastic.
so nice.
It's amazing to see two wonderful friends get married.
Another story for another day. I'll tell you all about it.
Because tonight, it's all about hot chicken.
Hot chicken. As our night in Nashville comes to a close, I hope you've enjoyed this journey through the vibrant streets of the Music City. From the soulful melodies echoing through every corner to the unforgettable heat of Nashville hot chicken, this city has shown us its heart and soul. The lively nightlife has been the perfect ending to a day filled with laughter, music, and incredible flavors. We've seen firsthand how friends of the family you get to choose, making every moment more meaningful and memorable. Next up, I'm headed to visit my nieces, where we'll be diving into the kitchen to recreate a cherished family recipe. Come on over and experience some of Tennessee's southern hospitality. We're here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and I'm here to visit my nieces. Believe it or not, this visit came with a warning label. I was told that my nieces want me to adopt these adorable little rescued puppies, Bandit and Bluey. Well, we'll have to see about that, but right now, it's time to make the biscuits. So I'm here with my niece, Evie Jo, here in Tennessee, and we're gonna make Granny's biscuits. Are you excited? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm excited too. All right, so what's the first ingredient? Flour? All right. So how much flour do we need? This is self-rising flour, right? Are we gonna sift it?
Yeah.
All right. Don't be shy. We know each other. We love each other. All right. So let's see, this is a 1 cup measure. Do you want a spoon? Let's see, that's how I usually do it. You do this normally, you spoon it in, like so. I'll try not to make a mess. And then sift it in. All right, you're on sifting duty. I'll measure up another cup. Did you get that from Mama, that sifter? You don't have to think too hard about it. She gave me the same one. Oma is my mother-in-law, that's who I'm talking about. So thanks for the sifter, Oma. You ready for some more?
Yeah.
All right. There you go. You got it? You want me to do it?
Yeah.
Here. I like to do this, it's fun. All right. What's our next ingredient? Wait, there's a special technique, isn't there? What are you supposed to do? Make a volcano. All right, show us how it's done. Oh, all right, good. Looks just like a volcano. All right, our next ingredient is milk, right?
Milk and the oil.
Milk and oil. So you do them all at the same time? All right. Oh, I see. Because it's 3/4 cup of milk and 1/4 cup of oil. So we have whole milk and we've got some vegetable oil. I'm just gonna top it up to 1 cup, right? There you go. Pour it in. All right, so you pour it in the middle of the volcano. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, what do you normally start with? Do you use your hands? Do you use a spoon? What do you need?
Normally I just do this.
You just do it with your hands? Okay, do it. And you're just mixing it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is that mixed as it needs to be? Or do you want it to be, chunky or do you want it to be smooth?
I don't know.
You don't know? A little help, Mom. Yeah, mix it up good. You got this. You've done this so many times. It doesn't look like very much, does it? But it turns into it's a good sized biscuits. I'm gonna preheat our oven because it needs to be preheated to 400, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, like magic. Somebody did it for us. Ha. I love this TV cooking. Let's see what we got here. I don't know if we can make biscuits out of that. We might need a little more flour. All right, let's put a little more flour in there. Because I think you can just keep your hands dirty, it's okay. I'll just sift a little flour into there. I bet Granny probably didn't spoon her flour, and so it's actually more than 2 cups. That happens a lot with old recipes. Don't worry about it. So you're looking for the consistency. You know what that means? The way that it looks and feels. Mm. Here, let's scrape the sides of our bowl a little bit. That's starting to look like biscuits. All right, go for it. You got, probably need just a little bit more flour. I want to dry them out, but don't want them to be too soupy either. There we go. See how it's starting to be more like a dough? And these are gonna be catfish head biscuits, right? Where we just plop them into the cast iron skillet?
I don't really know.
You don't know? Sure you do. You know why they call them that? Because they're round like a catfish's head. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, this is your recipe. Does that look right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, do you need some more flour to roll them into biscuit balls? Or you think we're good?
I think we're good.
Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in the bottom of our cast iron skillet here so they aren't stuck. And I'm just gonna use my hand and rub it like that. Just coat it evenly. This is your first time making a cooking video. It's okay. Relax, enjoy yourself. You might be famous on the internet. You wanna be famous? Maybe not. No, it's not for everybody, I can tell you that. I'm gonna put this here, move that out of the way. All right, show me what shape you want them.
Maybe like in a circle.
In a circle, okay. I'm gonna get a little flour on my hand so I can do it too. That about the right size?
Mm-hmm.
So we're making them into balls, round lumps. All right, and you just pat it down like that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. You want them to touch each other, or you space them out to where they don't touch each other?
Or they don't touch each other.
They don't touch each other. Oh, I made a mistake. I'm supposed to be the pro here. So Evie Joe, how long have you been doing this? A while, right? A couple of years?
Mm-hmm.
When did you discover that you liked making biscuits?
Maybe when I was 5,
When you were 5?
maybe.
And you are how old now?
6.
You're 6? I thought you were 7. You 8, 10, 27? Well, you're older than Finn, and Finn is 6. But your birthday is coming up in August, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's when you'll be 7? I know when your birthday is, I'm just teasing. Looks like we can make maybe 2 more. Maybe 3. You figure it out. Up to you, Biscuit Master. Maybe we can get 3 in the middle there. Are you gonna? Oh no, probably
Or
only 2.
maybe 2.
All right, here. You wanna place the last one?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You yeah, wait, hold still. You've got something on your nose. Oh, now you do. Our oven's preheated, and then if I remember right, we got to bump it down 350, 375. Okay, the biscuits towel. Mind your own biscuits, and it will all be gravy. I like it. Come in there, let's bump it down. 375. And then we wait until they're golden brown, right? Now we're gonna make some sausage gravy. Very simple, sausage. And this is just breakfast sausage. And then we're gonna turn the eye on medium high. Turn it right into the non-stick pan. Starting to brown up nicely. Just keep it moving and break up those chunks. You don't have to break it up too much because getting a nice little chuck of sausage is not a bad thing. All right, our sausage is almost done. Got a little bit of pink left in there. Some of that seasoning too, so don't let that fool you. I'm gonna reduce the heat down to medium low, and then we're gonna sprinkle in some flour, about 1/3 of a cup. Just kind of put it in there and then toss the meat in it. Probably noticed that I did not drain the meat. There's no need to drain it. That's part of the sausage flavor that we want. And we're adding milk and we're adding flour, so it gets distributed, don't worry. This is Southern style cooking. Waste not, want not. If you did drain this grease, you'd probably save it in a jar for a week before you used it again for something else, to flavor something. I definitely do that with bacon. I am, in fact, Southern. So you slowly add the milk. We're gonna do about 2.5 cups of milk. Just try not to scald your milk, but you do wanna bring it to a boil, so it's just crucial that you continue to stir it. Thank you. Was that 2 cups? Yeah. This milk is pretty cold, so I'm gonna bump it back up to medium. You wanna give it a stir, Joe? You can. Look, just grab it like this. Just stir it gently. Looking good. You need me to take over? There we go, starting to get a little steam. I need to check on our biscuits. Almost there. They're looking good too. It's crazy how those little tiny balls of dough can turn into a big fluffy biscuit. You know what I remember Granny saying? That she used to brush the tops of her biscuits with butter and put them under the broiler to put a crisp on the top of them. Did you know she did that? We're gonna put, since we're putting gravy over the top of these, it doesn't really matter too much about the butter. Unless you just want to put some butter on there. All right, the moment of truth. Ah, look at that. Perfect. Good job, Joe. Joe, those look perfect. So we've got our biscuits, we've got our gravy. What's left? Let's eat. All right, which one do you want?
Maybe this one?
That one? All right, right out of the middle. We're gonna put our fork in there. Oh, these are perfect. Look at that. And we're gonna give you some gravy. Here, I'll bring it over here. All right. That looks so good. And you did it. Thanks for cooking with me. All right, let's eat. Keeping family traditions alive is one of those things that only the younger generation can do. And Evie Jo's off to a great start. She did a really great job. And those biscuits, very good. As for the puppies, well, they're coming home with me. Probably could have guessed that one, right? I mean, I can't say I wasn't warned. Next time on 50 by 50, I'm leaving the city and I'm headed out to the pastures to meet some cows and some amazing people in America's Dairyland. Next time in Wisconsin. Make sure to like and subscribe and you won't miss a thing on 50 by 50.